granted, there are, like in any group, anywhere in the world, in any society, there are bad apples.
Correct, exactly.
But the number of people that are false aren't nearly as high as the guys that walk into the office, like the Korean War guy that I helped, who had never been in VA, who had had frostbite in Korea, but because the field hospital he was in was overrun, he had no records, and he just figured he had no way of proving it.
Wow.
But I was able to go out and do enough research on the internet. I actually posted a lot of messages to the Marine that had saved him. He was Army. They were Marines. I went out and did all this stuff on the internet. 6 months later, I get a phone call. I think I'm one of the Marines you're looking for.
Oh my gosh.
So with those buddy statements, and he was connected with several of the other guys. They did a reunion every year. So he was able to get 3 or 4 buddy statements that said, yeah, we went, saved these guys, pulled them out of the rubble and warmed them back up, and, and attest to not only his frostbite, but also the fact that he'd been shot.
Wow.
So they were able to do all that. He went from never having stepped into VA to 100% service connected.
So you were fortunate because you actually wound up becoming a VSO and learning the whole process, right? So I just recently found out about this process myself, probably about 2 years ago, right? And I was in the same time frame that you were. So I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball. So, but I also found a good friend of mine and actually gave him your contact information, which we'll talk about that here later. His name's Ed, and he just turned 90, and he never did anything for his rating.